stayed at a place with no name, somewhere near the station with rusted trains. You took a bite of the apple from my hand, then kissed me like we'd never do it again. You wore that hotel bathrobe like silk, hair still wet, dripping on the windowsill. You said you felt like someone else's wife, but only when the hallway lights were white. And I still see you framed in that mirror above the bed, like a film they forgot to end. And I still feel you slipping out at 4 a.m. with the perfume of what we never said. We never checked out at the front, just left the key and didn't run. The cleaning staff folded time away, and towels still warm from yesterday. I found the matchbook you signed with your real name. Didn't think I'd keep it, but now I can't throw it away. And I still see you framed in that mirror above the bed, like a film they forgot to end. I still feel you slipping out at 4 a.m. with the perfume of what we never said. You're just a story that smells like bath soap and regret, still fresh in rooms I haven't left. You left your sweater in the backseat again. Said it's nothing, just forgot like I forget to pretend that my hands don't miss your weight on mornings like these, the kind where the coffee cools slower than it should. We talked about everything but what we meant, like two actors stuck inside a script without an end. You only loved me in lowercase, in pauses between the second and third glass. And I still drive with no place to be, hoping the road forgets to ask why I replay our song when the city sleeps, like it's a promise I left unwrapped. The eggs overcooked, you said you like them that way, but I saw your eyes shift when I smiled too late. You opened the window, I closed the space between two people afraid to name the ache. You talked about a trip you'd never take. I laughed like wasn't the moment I felt the break. You only loved me in lowercase, in quiet rooms where longing knew your name. And I still walk like you're 2 steps behind, pretending the air still feels the same in the chair you left slightly pulled out, like the ending wanted to be humane. Some stories never ask goodbye, they just stall between almost and not quite. We loved like people avoiding peace, and now I try to miss you without ceremony. You only loved me in lowercase. I guess I asked for too much clarity, and I still write one for the version of you that held me like time could be reading clean. But darling, I see it clear now. Some feelings exist just to leave unseen. You left your sweater in the backseat again. I wear it when I need to recall what it meant to nearly begin.
The light comes in through half-closed blinds. Dust dances like it's passing time. The kettle clicks. It's just me here. I toast the bread, then change my mind. Leave it cold, I do that sometimes. No reason why, just like old days. And I don't miss you like before. Just notice space where you once poured your laugh, your socks, your Sunday tunes. Now it's quiet, but warm and true. I water plants you never liked. They lean towards sun, still stay upright. Like me, I guess, most days at least. And I don't cry like I used to, but mornings still remember you. Not sharp, not loud, just soft perfume in air that drifts through this small room. Da 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 da. I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay, like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud. Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave silence as a gift. I learned how to read the rift. Life's a room you clean each night. Make your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take
We talked about Venice in the spring, but never booked the flight. Kept tracing dreams in water rings on the table every night. You said love was just a season that nobody really owns, but I kept you like a secret, buried deep in all my poems. And now you're just a city somewhere we'll never be. A postcard never written that still lives inside of me. You're a song I never finished, but I hum unconsciously. Place that once felt certain now feels like make-believe. You held me like a deadline, soft and closing in. We made plans like we were lifelines, but time was wearing thin. Your jacket in my closet still smells like might have been. I wear it when I'm honest about the space that I keep you in. And now you're just a city somewhere we'll never be. A postcard never written that still lives inside of me. You're a song I never finished, but I hum unconsciously. A place that once felt certain now feels like make-believe. Someone once told me some people love you in their timing, not in truth. And I wrote it on a napkin that I keep with me like proof. Now you're just a city somewhere we'll never be. I still drive through places that you once dreamed with me. You're a love that never landed, but
He said, meet me at the station with your red coat on. I packed a pack of menthols and left my lipstick on. We drove past 7-Eleven with a map in his hand. Said, baby, we ain't coming back. And I said, I understand. He had a look like danger, a voice like a song. Told me I was perfect, but perfect don't last long. Gasoline and cherry pie, running lights in the desert night. He said, this is freedom with a crooked smile. But freedom feels like standing trial. Hair blowing in the passenger side. Loving him was suicide. Gasoline and cherry pie. He stopped for cigarettes and cola at a roadside place. I watched him flirt with the waitress, still thinking I could stay. Said he loved the way I talk and the way I lie. Said I was fire with trouble inside. He had a laugh like thunder, a kiss like sin. And I knew I'd lose, but I still let him in. Gasoline and cherry pie, running lights in the desert night. He said, this is freedom with a crooked smile. But freedom feels like standing trial. Hair blowing in the passenger side. Loving him was suicide. Gasoline and cherry pie. Mama told me don't believe in boys with cars and crooked teeth. But I was raised on wild desire, not on prayer, not on choir. So if you see a girl in white on some old forgotten highway line, just drive on by, don't ask me why. I'm made of gasoline and cherry pie.